Stop telling everybody everything. Not everyone is qualified for your vulnerability. Not everyone is qualified to get insight on your life. And you should know that better than anybody else at this point. And just really seeing that for what that is the most important key aspect. And keeping your goals and aspirations private until progress has been made, until evolution has been made, until steady progress has been noticeable. And you need to understand that it's much more attractive for people to try and find out who you are rather than you telling them who you are. And it's very important to understand that and realize that and see that for what that is. And if you don't, you got people that, just for example, there's people that go to my local gym, and on their story they'll post when they get to the gym, when they roll up to the gym. And they'll post when they take their pre-workout, they'll post when they take their protein shake, they'll post when they lift the first dumbbell to the last dumbbell, and just like, I don't subscribe to that. And and another thing is like, you'll look at their results and it doesn't even look like they work out, and you see it for what it is. And on the other hand, you got the group of individuals that working in the shadows, full Batman mode, straight up full Batman mode, and go to the gym and they work on their bodies, and obviously they're working out crazily, and they take off their pump cover and they go for that final picture, and they everybody's like, bro, where did this come from, right? And that's the type of person I am, especially when it comes to the gym. And but yeah, when you're in the shadows, man, like, people are gonna pop up out of nowhere and they're gonna be like, why do you stop talking to me? What's your bank account looking like? This and that. I don't subscribe to that. I don't subscribe to that one tiny bit. And for your awareness, you will have people that are genuine and genuinely do care about you and care for you and care about you. And it's good to know who those people are, and you'll know who those people are, and over time you'll know who those people are. And one Bible verse that really stick with me in relation to this topic is Proverbs chapter 27 verse 17, and that states, as iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. And that is so true to me, man. So true to me. And it's really like applying that and just allowing that to work for you, and whether that be in relationships with family members, relationships with friends, and just seeing that for what that is, and keeping a well-mannered, balanced relationship is key with that. You don't want to go overboard, you don't want to overshare, you don't want to overhelp. Keeping it well-mannered is perfect, and that's, just remember that. Proverbs chapter 27 verse 17. Yeah, man, I'll go and put it up there. But at the end of the day, you just got to teach yourself to stop announcing certain things, and understand that not everybody's qualified to get insight in your life. Not everyone is worthy of that information, and you know that better than anybody else. And one point as well in relation to this is, like, I just thought of is, you can't go teaching a snake how to fly. If you're, once you're an eagle, and that's just unachievable, and that's just not gonna happen, right? And the snake is gonna be like, why aren't you teaching me how to fly? This and that. And it just goes to show, man, you can't teach someone that's incompetent be competent in any circumstance, scenario, or place. That is really up to them. That is their choice. That is their decision. And obviously you can be there as a source to help them, as a source to, lift them up, and so on and so forth. But, if they're not really wanting to put in the work, and if they're not showing the work ethic, you're just wasting your time. And you just see that for what that is, and just work in the shadows, man. Just work on yourself. Stay quiet. Remember, it's much more attractive for people to try and find out who you are rather than them. Rather than you telling them who you are. And because if you go telling people who you are, and there's no mystery for yourself, and there's no prize. And you want to, that's just seeing that for what that is, and really just applying that, and having an eye for yourself, and just really realizing that not everybody's qualified for your vulnerability is the most important thing, and allowing your discernment to completely work for you in certain scenarios and places and circumstances. And just keeping things in the shadows is a much better way to go about things, because the moment you get excited about talking about a certain thing and it just crosses your mind, and say you're moving somewhere and you feel like you want to go tell everybody, man, just keep it in here and let your work, let your actions speak for itself, man. And one thing, just working hard in silence and letting success be your noise is very important in today's time, especially in today's time. But yeah, man, very important to grasp this idea and just really just apply it. And every day is a new learning opportunity, every single day. You know, you never want to stop learning. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is definitely power. And seeing this for what it is the most important thing, man. So yeah, like I said, the moment you go teaching a snake how to fly, you're just wasting your time. So just really see it for what it is and allow your discernment to work for you, man. But yeah, man, continue to be the greatest versions of yourselves every day. Sacrifice in the moment for yourself in the future. Work hard in silence. Continue to make sacrifices to differentiate yourself and just stay true to your faith, man. Yeah, man, it's been your boy, and I'm out.